today. I want to know these things. So, as you can see by the title below. Today I'm doing a bit of a pastel look. Basically, this will be the last of the kind of like summery, springy, light, airy makeup looks that I'll be doing, because we are officially diving headfirst into autumn, or fall as the other side of the world calls it. So I will now be transitioning into the more darker, moodier, berry tones, and I'm so freaking excited. So I thought I would just do this little tutorial quickly for you guys. We've got a little bit of pastel eyeballs going, some turquoise eyeballs going, and a very plain, basic lip, because I ain't gonna go crazy with no Barbie lip on this thing. If you'd like to know how to recreate this look, please keep your eyeballs on the screen, because I'm about to begin. So I decided not to film my foundation routine for this one because you guys have seen it 1,000 times. You could probably do it in your sleep. So I started off with the Benefit Professional Primer, my Palladio Green Correcting Concealer, L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Matte Foundation in 11 Vanilla. I love this stuff. Obviously my CATRICE Camouflage Concealer Pot, which has seen better days, and the CATRICE Camouflage Liquid Concealer. This has been a new favorite of mine, which I absolutely love. This is in 010. So all I'm doing here is I'm setting everything as I usually do with my Yardley setting powder, setting the under eyes, making sure nothing cakes and creases and looks gross. To start out this look, because we're using pastel colors, I wanted to prime the eyes with a white primer just so the colors popped a little bit more. So I'm using one from LA Girl. It is their Pro Eyelid Primer, and I'm just putting it all over my eyelids. I'm coming in with a flat brush, and I'm going to be using the Essence All About Candies palette. You don't technically need to use this exact palette as long as you've got a pale pinky shade. This has got a bit of shimmer in it. It will work perfectly. If you can't find these, it's not a stress. I think they've actually been discontinued. They were part of special ranges. So just a little light pink. You're good to go. And you're just going to pack that all on the lid. We want to try and get as much pigmentation out of this look as possible because we are using pastel shades. So make sure you pack that baby on. Alrighty, I'm now coming in with the Kayla 312 shading brush, and I'm going to be working in a pretty pastel purple shade. Try say that 4 times really fast. So I'm still using the same Candies palette. I'm just going to work that into the outer corner of the eyelid, working halfway through to the lid. I'm just using this as a gentle transition shade, as we will be placing other purples over this one. So just in little circular motions, work that onto the eyeball. You see I got impatient there and I started patting it on, and then I decided maybe I should just work it in normally. Right, now I'm coming in with my Real Techniques shading brush, and I'm going to be using the LA Girl Ultra palette. I'm using the light purple over there. This is a little bit more pigmented than the original purple that I used, and once again just working it in. I'm building these up because they are such pastel colors. I'm wanting to get as much payoff as possible. So a little building goes a long way, and you're just going to do in your circular motions with a little windshield wiper in the crease, keeping everything super low. I don't want it to go too high with this. And I'm just working all of that in until there's nothing left on my brush. So I'm basically now just blending everything out. Now I'm coming in with yet another Kayla brush. This is the 313 eyeshadow brush. It's a little bit more dense than the 312, and I'm using the Essence All About Nude palette. It's just a darker cranberry purple. I'm wanting to give the eye a bit more definition now, so you can see I'm keeping it low and working it into that crease so that I can create a beautiful shadow that sometimes gets lost when you do pastel shading. Now we're giving it a bit of dimension. And now, as usual, we're going to use the Kayla 311, and we're going to blend. And I kind of skipped that part for you guys because you've seen it 1,000 times. Right, and I'm coming in with my little Real Techniques detailing brush, and I'm coming in with the Steeler Kitten into the inner corner of my eyes there. Absolutely love the shade. It gives a little bit of pop, a little bit of brightness. Try not to open your eyes while you're doing this. Okay, to give our eyes even more definition now, we're coming in with a winged liner. I'm using the Heen Hypno Style liner in black. And this is where the fun part comes in. I was wanting to create a little pop of color. So I'm using this Heen Hypoallergenic Eye Pencil in the shade Turquoise. How beautiful is this? I actually wore this on my waterline in my most recent favorites video. I'm just basically retracing that wing that I created with the Hypno Style liner. Don't worry about it if you get it on the black and it kind of all blends together. You can go in with your Hypno Style liner or any liquid liner that you were using and redraw that line just to get it a little bit more sharp. It basically just helps you guide along for this blue to go on, and I freaking love it. Look at that little pop of color there. And now you're just going to work it into your waterline as well. As you can see, I've just come in again with my Koki liner and I'm working everything in. Now, to add a little bit more definition under the eyes, I'm using a flat detailing brush and I'm just taking in that dark cranberry purple color again that we used from the Essence palette. Here I'm filling in my brows. You see me do this 1,000 times. You know that I use Essence to tame them brows. And that wand, I need to really get a new one. Goodness gracious. Curl them lashes. Alright, I'm coming in with the Benefit They're Real Primer. I actually really enjoy this. It works really well for my eyeballs. So I'm just priming my eyes and then I'm coming in with my L'Oreal Volume Lash Mascara. Love this. The brush is perfect for the little lashes and the big lashes. And there you go. There's the eyeballs done. Look at you, spring. Now for contouring, I'm using my Benefit Hoola bronzer that I got in the bronzing kit. And I'm working it just above that detail line is the best way I can explain it. Just above your cheekbone ending or whatever you want to call it. Just so that it like lifts things up a little bit. I find when I put it too deep in there, I look very gaunt and like Moaning Myrtle. And here I'm contouring my nose. Make sure you bring it up into the brow because if you leave it halfway, you're not really doing yourself any favors. I'm using my Essence Blush Up Ombre Blush. Absolutely love this with my Real Techniques blush brush. And you're just gonna work it on your cheeks and you'll look beauty moss. Right, for highlighting, I wanted something a little bit more chilled this time with a little bit of a rosy tint to it. So I'm using the CATRICE Illuminating Highlighter Pen. This does come out in a bit of a hurry, so I like to work it in with my Beauty Splendor. It's not really a beauty blender, it's one of those ones from Discam. And then I'm just putting a little bit of a highlight up on my brow bone so everything ties in together. And don't forget to add it to the Cupid's bow. Natalie, why did you not blend it on your Cupid's bow? You're driving me insane right now. I'm now finishing off with the LA Girl Pigment Gloss in Dreamy. This is a very matte gloss, contradiction much there. So make sure you moisturize and exfoliate before placing this on. And then I don't think I was too happy with the color. It wasn't exactly what I wanted to go for. So I decided to add a little bit of Essence. Wearing only a smile, it just evens things out a little bit. And to finish off this look, I am now trying out the Avon Makeup Setting Spray and I really like it so far. So I would highly recommend that for you. And there you have it. Simple, easy, pretty pastel look. Perfect for Easter if that's what you're going for. If not, just a gorgeous day out in the sun. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you'd like to see more from me, please don't forget to subscribe. My videos then pop up in your subscription box, which is pretty freaking nifty because then you don't have to check back here all the time. I'd love for you to come say hi on all my social media platforms, so the links will be down below. I will see you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching.